All right, hello everybody. We've got another Season 7 game log review for you guys to look at. This is going to be Blade versus Derek. We've got a new contender to playtest. This has never been tested until now. We're going to be testing Mando at 12 points instead of 10. Now, this is something that came up after 7.3 dropped. I think we tried to notify people that remind them that Mando's not approved yet. And there was a lot of discussion, especially on Slack, and people asking like, "Hey, we wanted to test a nerf with him, and it never happened." And I mean, the committee just wasn't interested in really doing more changes, but the community really pushed and said, "Hey, we really want to try this," and we all think the community was pretty united that a 2 point increase is something that should really be tested and would feel right for Mando. So after we talked a bit, we decided to do a focus playtesting. So from a few days ago on, I think it was Friday actually. So last week on, we told people, hey, focus on this. Make sure you playtest this Mando change. We're gonna do this, which is a bit out of the ordinary from what we usually do. But yeah, so I think a lot of the game logs we're gonna see from here on out are gonna feature Mando being tested at 12, but we're gonna get to see the rest of Season 7 being played as well, because we told everybody, have two lists. Roll off one player should play Mando, the other player should play a non-Mando list, because we don't want mirror matches. That doesn't give us really any good information. So we're gonna look at this game of Blade versus Derek. It looks like Blade got the Mando list, so we'll look at his list first. He's got Mando, Phoenix Rising, and then he's also got Zeb Aurelius, which he is bringing in via via Temporary Alliance, who is also bringing in Gideon. Then he's got Clan of Two. So basically, with Clan of Two on Mando, that is going to be like 13. It's a 13-point Mandalorian basically. So same as Boba and Vader. Then he's got Onar, R2D2, 3PO, Elite Jawa, Extra Armor, and of course Temporary Alliance. So 2 points out of the list gone that used to be available. Looking at Derek, he's playing Rebels, and another a bit of a controversial card, although it wasn't that controversial when we were actually testing her. Leia. So Leia got nerfed in 7.3. She went from 7 points back up to her original 8, but you can see she's got a lot of improvements that were made over the original 8-point card. The main one being that with Battlefield Leadership, the target friendly figure now gets a movement point before they attack. So they get to move into position, and military efficiency does not cost a surge anymore. She also has an increase to her health. She used to be 8 health, now she is 11. And she's been pretty strong, and people are talking about if she's strong or too strong. We're going to find out here with these figures. To complement Leia, we've got 7-point Hero Luke, so that's core set Luke, unchanged, but went from 10 points to 7 points. That's a pretty old IACP card. We've got Kotun from last season. We've got Mara Jade, we've got Yoda, and we've got support figures are R2D2, Gideon, Argus. Oh, there's motivation on Leia, so I should mention that. So now that Leia costs 8, she can actually motivate a lot of these 7-point figures, which gives them an extra movement point during her activation. But of course, that effectively means she costs 9 points now to be able to do that. But it can feel very Spectre Cell-ish, I've heard it described. But we'll see how it goes. And of course, she can't do that from across the map like Spectre Cell. She has to be close to whatever figure she is targeting with that. Okay, so, and then we've got Channel the Force and Heroic Effort. So that makes sense with Yoda. So let's get into the game, and we're still recording. Great. I've been having some issues with my recording setup. Going into it now, we've got... There we go. Derek loading out his cards here. And it looks like Blade has initiative, and we're playing on the Armed Salvage mission, which is on Devron Garrison. So let's see. So you control crates for 2 VPs, and then you get to distribute the power tokens from the crates when you control them. So pretty basic mission. All right, R2 activating for Blade on the north side of the map. Gonna draw a card for Blade. Derek going to draw a card as well with his R2. Gideon going to activate, going to focus up Mando. And move Mando 2 spaces towards the door. Going to leave the child behind in the deployment zone, though. Gideon activating for Derek. Going to focus Leia and play planning to draw 2 more cards. We've got 3PO activating for Blade. Going to focus Zeb. So it's very interesting to see Zeb in a scum list. We did get to see him in the other game in a rebel list. All right, let's see what's going on here. Okay, we've got Yoda activating for Derek, going to use Wisdom to draw a card, and then going to replace that draw with Channel the Force. He's going to search up Force Push, so he's going to take a strain. So Yoda's going to take a damage as a strain and adds that to his hand. And because he did not draw a card with Wisdom, he does not need to put a card back. He searched for a card instead. All right, Jawa moving up to the red crate over on the right side of the map. Now we've got Onar. Gonna move up here to the door. These doors are not locked, so he's gonna open the door and move into the blue stash area. Mara Jade, who is focused, gonna double move over to the red crates, which makes sense. She's gonna go bully that Jawa, it looks like. Zeb gonna double move and control the other blue crate. We've got Luke here, going to double move, going to use force push, or not double move, excuse me, moving up to the blue crate area, going to use force push to pull Mando over, and it looks like he's going to go for a saber strike here. Ah, interesting, get behind me coming out, but because Mando costs 12 here, they actually can't, Onar cannot use get behind me. So he cannot be protected by get behind me anymore, at least in this current iteration, if that's being tested. So this is going to be a focused ranged attack on Mando. That's interesting, not going for the saber strike. Oh, he is going for the saber strike. Okay. Gonna reroll. And unfortunately not great roll. But he does have an 8 pierce 3, and then he gets surge for +2, so I think we're looking at 5 damage here. Yep, 5 damage to Mando. Gonna play, and he doesn't have to take the protective fire since the child's not on the Mando space. Force surge for 2 more damage and a strain, which is gonna be taken as damage. All right, Mando activating. Child's gonna go first. Gonna heal the damage with force heal. And now Mando is gonna double tap Luke here. Luke gonna spend one of those extra armor tokens, and playing knowledge and defense. So he's gonna be white, black, +2 blocks. This is the spear, so he's getting pierce 1 here. Good roll. He's got the reroll as well, but I don't think he needs it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pierce 2. 6 pierce 2. So he's gonna do 4 damage. And now he gets his regular attack. And Luke gonna spend that second extra armor token. So +2 blocks, just like Ezra. 3 blocks against 6 damage. So Luke gonna take 3 there. And let's see. Oh, interesting. So he's putting the child on top of Onar. So now if somebody attacks Onar's space, they'll get hit back with protective fire if Mando has line of sight. Okay, Leia activating. Leia is a force user. I'm going to get rid of Mando's card here. So we're gonna able to play Force Rush. Gonna move up and okay, here we go. So battlefield leadership. So using motivation to give 1 movement point to Luke and heal 1 damage off of him. Now gonna use battlefield leadership. Going to attack Mando. So this is a focused Leia attack. Wow, that's a good roll. So I'm gonna do 4 damage. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Getting a reroll from Luke as well. And Onar going to use Get Down to add a block. So that's 4 blocks, so 4 damage. And now Luke moves up with Battlefield Leadership's 1 movement point. And not going to get Protective Fire from Mando here. But Mando can use Force Exhaustion on this attack. So I think he's probably going to do that. Yeah, so So we're going to incapacitate the child to have Luke remove a die and become weakened. And he also gets a block token. So he could survive this. Luke going to drop a blue die. Luke also has, I should mention, Luke has heir to the Jedi, which is a new 0-point attachment for Luke that gives him +1 damage when he performs a ranged attack, and then he focuses him when he uses Saber Strike. So this Luke is buffed as well in Season 7. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I think that's 0 damage. Oh, he's got a surge now, so that's 1 damage. No, he's gonna redraw knowledge and defense, which means he's doing 0 damage. So 0 damage, redraw knowledge and defense. So not able to take down Mando there with that battlefield leadership. Showing how strong Mando is. I think the community is probably right about him being 13 points with Clan of 2. He's tough and he hits hard. So, all right, initiative passing to Derek. We're seeing second chance being played on Mando. That makes sense. Although battlefield leadership makes that a little bit tougher to work, but it means that at least they have to because the problem is with Leia, you have to attack the same target, so it's not like there's any benefit there. Yeah, and Mando's out of defensive options. No more power tokens, no more force exhaustion from the child. Still recording. Keeping my eye on that recording status. Okay, so 3 blocks. So 2 damage to Mando. Takes him down to 1 health remaining. And Leia shuffling in Force Surge with military efficiency. I don't think she actually used it last round, so that's funny. Alright, now Luke is attacking, and this is definitely going to be a dead Mando. Oh, wait, that's interesting. She didn't kill Mando, so she didn't trigger second chance. So now Luke has to trigger it, and he's going to survive. Why play parry? Is it not doing any damage? One, two, three. Oh, is Luke still weakened? Luke was still weakened there. That's right, because when he attacked, he was weakened from Clan of 2 from Force Exhaustion, but he was not activating, so he didn't discard the weaken. Wow, 2 attacks on a 3 health Mando, not able to take him down. Alright, so Mando activating now, still has second chance active. And that's a dodge from Luke, who played knowledge and defense. Mando gonna reroll, which indicates he might have heightened reflexes. Okay, yeah, heightened reflexes. I think that's a dead Luke. 1, 2, 3, 4. If he has the Pierce. Because he has Pierce 1 from the spear, and then Surge for Pierce 1. Yeah, that's a dead Luke. So Luke goes down. And now second attack from Mando into Leia, I'm assuming. Who blanks. 6 damage to Leia. And gonna move back into his deployment zone. Oof. Okay, Yoda gonna activate, gonna tutor for Force Surge. That got shuffled in with military efficiency. We're gonna discard, I think, oh, he's playing Urgency. Gonna stand next to Leia, but not focusing anybody. Okay, Gideon activating, gonna move Mando and focus him. That means he doesn't take the child with him, so he's not protected by a protective fire anymore. And he wasn't that whole time, so he could have been doing more damage if he had protective fire active. Okay, so we've got Leia activating. No, this is a Jawa activating. Excuse me. Attacking Mara with a power token that he got from the arm salvage objective. So that's going to be 3, 4, 5. So 4 damage to Mara there. Okay, Kotun activating. Going to give a token. Who did she give her power token? She gave 1 power token to Mara. I don't see who she gave the other one to. Okay, 3PO activating. Going to move up next to Zeb. So Onar and Zeb are focused. Oh, excuse me, that was not Kotun activating. That was Gideon activating, focusing Kotun and moving her 2 spaces. Kotun now activating, giving herself a damage power token. She's going to attack Zeb here from point blank. Zeb going to spend one of those extra armor tokens and also getting an evade bonus from 3PO. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it looks like 3 damage going into Zeb. Okay, restarting the recording. So we're back. Kotun rerolled, so going to do 4 damage to Zeb. I'm going to try and get through this game pretty quick here. So we've got Onar activating Rush on Leia, dealing 1 damage to her and himself. Going to attack Yoda here with a focused attack. Yoda down to just 6 health because of all the channel the forces. And Yoda blanks out, so dead Yoda. Blade going up to 15 points here. Mara activating, she is focused. Going to double move up to the terminal. Zeb going to activate for Blade. Going to attack Leia here with a focused ranged attack. So this is a normal red-green. And going to convert that single surge into 2 damage with his ability. The Lasat Honor Guard ability, which is basically like a punch dagger from the campaign. And that's going to take out Leia with that attack, putting Blade to 24. Now going to move back and now going to use his melee attack targeting Kotun. And that's doing 5 damage to Kotun. Alright, Mara Jade now going to use Son of Skywalker with her adaptive learner ability. Lets her play any other card. So let's see, let's throw her up here. You guys can kind of see her abilities. I know it's kind of blurry, but I'm trying to get through this fast. I got to get going. So she's actually going to attack Gideon here, but Mando is going to play Get Behind Me. So he's going to take the attack instead. That takes down Mando, and that's going to be 13 points for Derek, who plays Celebration. So he gets 17 total, putting him at 19 and getting him back in this game. That's the end of the round. We're going into round 3 here. Blade's going to have initiative here unless Derek can use take initiative and not get it negated. There's the take, but Blade has the negation. So Blade going to keep the front foot here on Derek and keep Derek on the back foot. Onar going to activate first. Going to rush on Mara, so he takes the damage and deals her damage. And now using to the limit to attack with Onar. Mara going to play Knowledge and Defense, though. Nice, adds the triple block with that black die. And not a great roll from Onar. Only going to do 1 damage here. Oh, Onar's going to play Assassinate, though, so 3 more damage. So 4 damage total, but Mara's still alive. She's got 11 health. And Onar now able to move back since he had a free action and he does not get stunned from to the limit. Mara moving up. Going to play Force Push on Zeb. Going to declare an attack with Element of Surprise on Zeb. Zeb playing Iron Will, though, because he is a Guardian. So only going to take 3 damage from this attack. Which would have done 7, it looks like. So stopped 4 damage with that Iron Will. Which would have put him at 11. So 11 damage. So Mara going to redraw Knowledge and Defense with that extra surge she got from the token. And now going to play Force Surge on Zeb. So Zeb taking the Strain. Looks like he discarded extra protection for Strain. And Zeb now going to activate, going to come down and do a normal ranged attack on Kotun for 3 damage. Does not get to use Lasat Honor Guard there because that's a great roll. Another really good roll, which means no Lasat Honor Guard for him. And that's going to do 4 damage, which is enough to take out Kotun, putting Blade at 35. And players are going to call it there, so 35 to 19. You can see how strong Mando is, even at 13 points. Of course, it doesn't change how good he is when you raise the cost, but it did mean that Blade really only had Onar and Zeb in the list to handle things, but they were enough in addition to Mando. And you can see how strong defensively Mando is. We didn't get to see... I mean, Leia did her thing. That was pretty cool with motivation, being able to get extra movement. But I'm not sure... You know, she with battlefield leadership, her attacking and Luke attacking, they weren't even able to take out a 3 health Mando. So that was interesting to see her. I hope we get to see more Leia in action, because I don't think that performance really matched what I've been hearing about Leia. But thanks for watching, guys. This is another Season 7 game log. I'll stitch these video files together and get them on the channel, and hopefully you guys will get to catch some more Season 7 gameplay. See you later.